By the time this episode comes out, it will have almost been 2 weeks. It happened just after I recorded the last batch of episodes, so I didn't get a chance. It hadn't happened yet. But as everybody knows, Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. When I first read the tweet, I thought it was Will Smith slapped The Rock. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, I thought he slapped. I'm like, that is not a good idea. And then I saw the video, the uncensored video from Japan as well as Australia, I think. And it looked fake. Like, Will Smith is such a bad actor that even the reality that he exists in looks fake. Like, it looked so performative. The way he got up on stage at the end of the catwalk, walked all the way down the catwalk, kind of paused in front of Chris Rock, and did a very, like, WWE type of a slap. Looked fake. Looked so fake. But then you see the Chris Rock reaction, and you see kind of how Chris Rock reacts even after that, after the award that he was up to present of Best Documentary after Questlove got the trophy. You see Chris Rock just kind of in a daze. I'm sure a bit dizzy. He just got hit in the face. It was a slap, but it looked so fake. It's just like, everybody, it's weird the people who are defending Will Smith. First off, Chris Rock, it's not Chris Rock's job to know the medical history of everybody in the audience when he performs comedy. Right? Chris Rock was working when he got assaulted by an actor trying to defend his wife's honor, which is bullshit. You saw him laugh at the joke, right? And it's not even like, not knowing the joke, it seems like Chris Rock had like this elaborate joke comparing Jada Pinkett Smith's hairstyle to that of women in G.I. Jane, right? Because she's got short hair. You would think it was some elaborate, in-depth joke about that. But it wasn't. It was an offhanded crowd work joke of, hey, chick with short hair, that a lot of women look absolutely gorgeous with short hair. But Jada happens to have short hair. I didn't know she has alopecia or whatever is causing her situation. It's just like, hey, you look like you could be in G.I. Jane 2. Not even a modern reference. Not even a modern movie reference. Like G.I. Jane, a mildly popular movie that came out in the 90s. And that's the thing. Will Smith got so offended that he got up on live television and assaulted a guy who's just working, trying to do his job. Imagine if Chris Rock went to any of Will Smith's more recent movies that are like dog shit. Imagine Will Smith on the set of Omega Man. Is that the dog shit movie that he made pretty recently? Or I, Robot, or I Am Legend, or After Earth, or whatever it is. He was the worst part of King Richard. Imagine Chris Rock going up on the set of King Richard and seeing Will Smith go in and out of this impersonation that he's trying to do to disguise his bad ability to act. Like, you hear like Will Smith going in and out of this like accent in this character throughout the entire movie, which if you watch King Richard, you will hear Will Smith go in and out of this character that he's trying to impersonate. Like, imagine Chris Rock going up on the set of King Richard while they're filming and slapping Will Smith because he's a bad actor. That's what Will Smith did. Just childish. And you see the people that agree with it. I mean, you see a lot of people agree with it probably because they know him or whatever. It's like, oh, it's so good for him to defend his wife's honor. It's like, do we live in an equal society? Is she not allowed to defend herself? Will Smith he exaggerated. He overacted to the joke because he laughed at it, saw his wife wasn't too happy about it, and he's like, oh shit, to make myself feel better about laughing at my wife's, I know my wife's medical condition. Chris Rock probably doesn't, but I do, and I laughed at it. So now, because I feel bad that Chris Rock forced me to laugh at my wife's medical condition, I got to get up on stage and show the world that I'm the man. I'm going to defend my wife. You can't talk to my wife like that. You can't force me to laugh at a joke that's making fun of her short hair because it looks like this referenced movie from 20 years ago. Oh, I'm a good actor too. Just childish, disgusting behavior by Will Smith. And then moments later wins the Oscar for Best Actor for King Richard. The worst aspect of that movie. Good movie. Well written. Everybody else, great acting. Great story. Will Smith is doing an impression of somebody, and he's going in and out of his impression the entire film. So I don't know why he got nominated. I absolutely know why he got the win, because that's just what happens with black actors in the Academy. Like Denzel won it for Training Day, which was a good movie, but not by any means Denzel Washington's best performance in a movie. It's just they give these awards because they're like, oh, sorry we were racist. Here, you were in a decent movie this year. Here's an award. But this post, Oscars producer Will Packer says LAPD were prepared, quote unquote, prepared to arrest Will Smith after slapping Chris Rock. Now, let me ask you, when are the police not prepared to arrest people? Shouldn't they just be prepared? If they're on the clock, aren't they, by means of on the clock, be prepared to arrest? Like, don't they always have handcuffs on them with their gun and their taser that they never use? Like, aren't cops always prepared to arrest somebody? So it's like saying the LAPD was prepared to arrest somebody is like saying, like, I'm prepared to fly a space shuttle. Did I fly? No, I didn't actually do anything, but they were prepared. It's like giving the LAPD a pat on the back. It's like, good job. Like, the LAPD was prepared to do something. Did they do anything? No. They're probably setting off explosives in another residential area like they like to do, right? Or they're murdering people, or they're taking the freedoms away from people. They're being terrorists around town. But they were prepared to arrest Will Smith. Not prepared to the amount or the extent to where they actually walked out and talked to him. Like, it's like this illusion of propaganda. It's like, oh, LAPD, oh, they were prepared. Yay, preparation. Good job, LAPD. Keeping justice and law-abiding citizens. Chris Rock was assaulted on live TV, which is the same thing. Just cops are used to assault because usually, like, they probably relate to Will Smith on a lot of things. It's like cops, like, love to assault people for, like, little to no reason, just like Will Smith did to Chris Rock. So they probably sympathized with Will Smith in that moment. And they were probably, like, applauding the fact that Will Smith got to assault somebody. And they're like, yeah, why would we? He's basically a cop. Why would we arrest Will Smith? He's doing what we want to do. He's doing the thing we want to do. We want to assault people without repercussion. And we want an award, too. So I haven't really been a Will Smith fan. Just the fact that he's in really bad movies most of the time. You know, there's some, I like the Bad Boys franchise. The last Bad Boys movie was pretty dog shit, but, you know, they're fun. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, sure, grew up on it, loved it. Independence Day, great, super fun. But most of his movies are garbage. And he is by far the worst aspect of King Richard. And apparently he's resigned from the Academy, whatever that means. What, he doesn't get screeners in the mail? He's never going to win an award again. He shouldn't have won that award to begin with, but now he's not eligible. Like, I don't understand the repercussions for not being a member of the Academy. He doesn't get to vote on Best Picture now. Oh, I can't vote on Best Picture. I can't participate in an award show that nobody cares about. And, of course, Chris Rock didn't press charges, as we know. Hasn't really talked about it on stage yet. Still processing it. I'm sure he's going to come up with a hilarious bit about it. Will Smith this was the most honest we've seen Will Smith. Like, everything else, like, our idea of who Will Smith is bullshit. It's like all the Republicans and stuff where they, like, pretend to be, like, nice people, but behind the scenes they're just, like, complete and utter assholes. I mean, their entire family is annoying as fuck. The entire Will Smith, Jada Pinkett, their kids, annoying. So I have no sympathy for Will Smith and, like, whatever jobs he's not going to get. Because he's going to get work. He's going to get plenty of work. Because he's still Will Smith, and people forget about shit, but I'm done with Will Smith. I was done with him before, but after seeing that, I'm even more done with him. And I'm not even a big Chris Rock fan. I used to love Chris Rock as a stand-up, but, like, I don't know, he's out of touch. Like, a lot of stand-ups, when they get older and they're wealthy and they're not around normal people, a lot of them tend to get writers to help write their stuff, which I know Chris Rock does that. But it's just like his comedy doesn't hit like it used to, in my opinion. So, and it's Will Smith clearly having zero respect for the art of stand-up comedy. Zero respect. Like, none at all. To go up on stage. That's like, it's bad enough if Will Smith just kept his ass in his chair and was yelling, "Keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth." Right? If he was just heckling. That's bad. That's disrespectful to somebody on stage doing their job. Right? You don't like it, you get your ass up and you walk out of that room. You don't open your mouth and interrupt a show. And you definitely don't go up on stage, not even quietly up on stage. He went up on the tip of the catwalk and walked all the way up to where Chris Rock was performing, paused, did this like the biggest overacting of a slap, like the signature acting style of Will Smith, like over the top as fuck, just made it look super fake. Just like all of Will Smith's performances, just super unbelievable fake. So bad at acting that he makes reality look fake. And then walked his ass all the way back down that catwalk to sit back down. If he really didn't like what Chris Rock was saying, then he should have got his ass up and walked out of that fucking venue. Right? And then he could talk to the press and cry about it to the press, and people would have been on his side 100%. I mean, there's still people on his side after he committed assault. People think that's justified, that he got up. Like this small little joke about somebody having short hair. Like the least offensive joke. Unless somebody happens to have a medical situation, which, God forbid, a comedian doesn't know the medical history of every single human he speaks about. It's just stupid. It's so stupid. But, yeah, I'm over Will Smith. And he somehow made me a bigger fan of Chris Rock. New episodes of The Ray Taylor Show come out every single day. Subscribe on YouTube and everywhere our podcasts are found. Binge the full week over at inspireddisorder.com/plus. Buy Ray Taylor Show merch over at inspireddisorder.com. And follow the show on Instagram at Ray Taylor Show. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace out!
Today is the day where you wake up and you realize that everything that you've been dreaming about, everything that you've been wanting, every goal and wish and hope that you've ever had can become real. Dreams can come true. What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.